There's a telegram messenger for you over there, near the house.
There is? Okay. Thanks, Abe.
What do you think you want?
I have no idea. But I doubt someone wants to give me a big pile of money.
That's him.
I see him. Thanks, Abe.
I don't really see him quite yet. Maybe I should turn the camera. Maybe you should get out of my way. Okay, what's going on? Quick Red Dead Redemption 2 stream. Nothing too special going on here. This section is rich with story, and I wanted to, for the most part, get the story bits recorded. And if I'm gonna record it and have that all set up, then I'm just gonna stream it. I'm not planning on anything lengthy here. I just want to see what the next few sections are like, because stuff is starting to pick up for John once again. So yeah, nothing too crazy, but we'll go through a little bit of this and see how it goes.
Hello.
You gonna? Okay.
Excuse me, mister.
I guess I have to interact.
Jim Milton. Heard you had a telegram for me?
Yes, here. Sign there.
Thank you. Jim, stop. If you're the JM I know, stop. It's Sadie Adler. I've got something to discuss. Pay good. Meet me in saloon in Valentine. There most days. Stop. Sadie Adler. I'll be damned.
I wonder how many people are unfamiliar with the telegram system and just think that Sadie just keeps telling John to stop. I feel like yeah, there was like a joke that kind of played off of the word there. Man, it was an old. I don't remember if it was I think it was a Looney Tunes cartoon. But not the typical like Bugs Bunny. It was some original characters. Some owls or something like that? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I remember my aunt used to talk about it all the time though, because of some song they sang. Okay, so things have been. I've not done too much since I last streamed this. Last time I streamed this was, oh my god, that was nuts. Yeah, so Arthur's story is pretty much ended at this point, unless something happens and he shows up, but I doubt it. I think some people are gonna show up, but probably not him. Anyway, we're playing as John now, and he's looking for work. He's still with his wife and kid, obviously. They must have met up at Copperhead Landing or whatever that was, and still in the same region. So we're kind of up in this northern territory where the O'Driscolls used to have a gang here. Now some other loser moved in, but basically John's just working for this ranch and trying to get some money. Abigail wants to purchase a farm of Beecher's Hope. So we'll see how all that turns out.
Abigail.
Oh. Well, maybe he's not still with his wife and kid.
Darling John, a kind lady in the village helped me write this.
She had men problems of her own, but that's a different story. Listen, I've begged you, but it don't seem to make much difference. I've tried everything I know to make you grow up. And you know I love you, but loving you means I can't watch you do this. Time after time, we've had to run because of your behavior and your decisions. We got a son. I got a son. And I love our son enough that I can't have him around while you're like this. I had so many dreams, John. I hoped you would change. We all saw what happened to them that didn't, but you... Part of you is hell-bent on ending up the same way.
And I love you too much to watch that no more. Abigail.
Thought it was like his iconic vest for a second, but no, I don't think so.
Where's the wife, Milton?
She's out.
I saw her leaving with the boy. And the bags. What's going on?
You married, Mr. Dickens?
No.
That don't surprise me.
What'd she do? Catch you with a showgirl? Or hear about you shooting more fellas over by Strawberry? Just who are you, Jim Milton?
I'm a family man. I can handle a gun, sure. Them men shot at me.
Just interested, that's all.
Ain't nothing interesting, unless you find gossip about a man's marriage worthy of your time.
Guess not. There's work to be done. Unless you're running off too.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to work. Gotta save money, get her what she wants.
What does she want?
She wants a place of her own. Said she found a plot up at Beecher's Hope.
You? A rancher? You'll starve.
Probably.
Keep yourself busy. Take your mind off it.
Okay. Not gonna go and look for her, I guess. I'll just return to work. Alright. Maybe she'll come back. I don't know. So I guess the reason that all happened, which I didn't even play that much after I stopped streaming last time, but I think I did 2 missions. The first mission was the owner of the ranch got attacked by some rival of his. Somebody got killed, cattle were stolen. So it was pretty evident that John is not just your, average, everyday cowpoke farmhand. So they said, well, go get your stuff, get your gun. I don't got no gun. Like, don't take me for a fool, son. So they made him go and get his gear, and he rode out there and pretty much massacred the whole town. Well, it wasn't even a town, it was like a ranch, but, all their mercenaries, all dead. Got the cattle back, so John was the hero. Didn't sit too well with Abigail. Then she wanted John to go pick up some parcel in town, and she said, oh, it's under your name. Wink, wink. And so when he went into town and he went to go collect the parcel, he gave his real name, John Marsden. Some fool was around the area, ended up being some guy that John had killed. I don't know if it was during the gang days or what, but it was like his brother. So he got mad. He got a couple people, started shooting. Jack was there. Didn't sit too well with Abigail again. So I guess she just left. Which, all well and good, I suppose. But John's here to work. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. Okay, do I not actually have to play any of this? That's probably for the best, actually. It's a full day of shoveling shit, scrubbing, birthing, milking, fencing. So it was like several days progressing here, or... Oh, excuse me. A few months. Jeez. He just let his wife and kid out that long, or unless they came back?
That's her full.
Hey, I was wrong about you. Turned into a fine worker, Jim Milton.
Oh, thank you. Means a lot. Hey, you think I could speak with Mr. Geddes? See if maybe he's open to offering me some guidance?
No, I'm sure he'd be happy to hear you speak at least.
Thank you, Mr. Dickens.
Okay, now. You want to make yourself more presentable?
Hey, son. How's that bull?
Fine, Mr. Milton.
Your father in? Could I have a word?
Sure, I'll just get him.
Paul!
I'm right here. What's the problem, Milton?
Sorry for the disturbance, sir.
Oh, no problem. My wife, she just began her morning discourse on the subject of my faults. Experience I think every man can relate to.
In some ways, my wife also has issues with some of the decisions I've made. Real issues. Do you believe a man can change, sir?
Where is this heading?
Guess I don't know. I've tried to be a good hand. I've worked hard to secure your property.
And for that, we are grateful.
And you've paid me well besides. The thing is, I suppose, I need to get a place of my own, so I can prove to my wife that I've changed.
I understand.
But I ain't got much money. I ain't asking to borrow none. But maybe you could go to the bank and put in a good word so they could give me a loan?
A loan, huh?
So I can buy that place, Beecher's Hope?
Yes, I know it. Yes, of course, sure. It'd be my pleasure. But take my advice, Milton. Take your money and go buy passage on a boat. Go to Brazil and forget all about family. I'm just joking, son. Just make sure you deal with Ansel Atherton at the bank.
Sound like
He's
a joke.
distant cousin. Use my name. Tell him to ask me direct himself. You'll get what you need.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I was young and dumb once, too. You'll get it back.
There's nice little flourishes in the animation that I didn't notice in previous sections. I don't know why they're giving John so much special attention. Oh, here we go. The legendary outfit. Yeah, that would be it. Just need to grow out that hair a little bit and get a shave. But there was that nice little gesture he did. He was like, all right. When he got good news. And then there was there was that one little section I noticed where he like almost dropped the package or like had it on his knee.
Cruel, cruel world, must I go?
What the hell is this?
Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast.
Well, relatively
and I've been
cheery.
living too long. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. This big old world sure got me running around. I heard a voice that said, just settle down. And with the moonlight as my guide, and with this feeling deep inside, I know now that I am homeward bound. Cruel, cruel world, must I go home? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
Unfortunately, most of the songs that they've been playing during the course of this game have not been copyright struck, so no need to worry about cutting these things short. I guess at this point in life, I don't know what happens, but I don't know. You figure things are looking up a bit for John. Big Valley Estate.
I have seen
What is this?
so much pain. Now I see into the eyes of a girl. No more, no more.
Just a little house. You figure something like that would be more John's speed, not like a massive ranch.
Cruel world, must I go on? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too long. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
Time to see how much things have developed since the little time skip.
Dusty trail, saw a vapor light.
For the most part, everything looks pretty much the same.
Was it a mirage?
I think
I don't know.
since we made the transition to John, I don't know if they specifically said how much time has passed, but I'm guessing it's been about 5 years.
Go to her from this
So, you know, it's a considerable amount of time, but it's not, decades.
world, must I go on?
But I could be wrong about that too, who knows?
World, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
So I see the AA. I don't think that's Abigail. That might be what's his name at the bank. I didn't quite catch the name, but I'm kind of curious about what happened to Sadie. Of course, the letter did say something like good money. I wonder if it's gonna be like a bank robbery. Oh god.
Cruel, cruel world, must I go on?
Don't really need that, do we?
Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on.
A little more money would be good, because how much do I have? John's got $27.78 to his name. That's not a whole lot.
Too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
Complete with 1 minute and 30 seconds. I guess I had to get to something quick.
Oh, partner!
I wonder how how different things are gonna be
Slow now.
playing as John. His little interactions seem a little bit slightly off in comparison to Arthur.
Were you aiming for me? Did I ask? Why are you doing this, huh?
Don't take it personal, jeez. Hey, this thing finally got built. I expected that to get done. It's a restaurant, of all things. That's weird. No more saloons. I expected that to get done like a long time ago, considering some of the progression that other things have made. Oh damn, I was thinking of getting a haircut too. Looks like Sadie's in there, so it's probably gonna kick things off pretty quick. What the hell happened to this horse? Why are you so dirty?
That's better, girl.
I don't know what I have to give you, but let's feed you anyway. Oh, good, an apple.
Doing okay, girl.
Very sawdusty apple.
I thought I told you to leave it,
And I
Bubba.
thought to myself who this little girl thinks she's telling anything to.
Enjoy your drink in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
What that mean?
For the last time, leave me alone.
Or what?
Oh, Jesus.
Like that!
Get the hell out of here before she kills us all!
You!
Get out of here!
John Marston.
It is good to see you.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive. Jim Milton, that you?
Guess I didn't do a real good job of hiding my identity. We didn't hear nothing about you.
You killed a feller up by Roanoke?
Sure did.
I thought that sounded like you and Abigail and Jack.
She's fine.
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy us a property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly, and some other stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
I've gone straight. Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Then, maybe.
Come on, then.
What?
Okay.
Where are we headed?
Strawberry. Got on the run from New York. Good price for him.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank?
With a gun?
No, with a pen. He's an accountant, I think.
Sounds easy.
Come on, we got a bit of a ride.
I kind of just came from there.
Your telegram. You said you had something to discuss. I didn't think we'd be chasing down an outlaw.
There's something else.
What?
Micah.
Micah?
I knew it.
I think so. I heard of someone sounded like him about a year back.
Okay.
We always said, if we found him...
I know what we said we'd do. That ain't changed.
I didn't think I'd see any of you again after you left for the Yukon.
Now we came back. Didn't strike it rich, as you can see.
But you're a rancher now.
I aim to be. Probably why I can't afford it. This country's becoming real civilized. Bad folk won't be around for long.
See what you can find. Like I said, feller's name is Nathan Kirk. Banker, bald, 45.
Okay.
You head up that way. I'll meet you in a bit.
Say, I mean to meet my friend in town, but I don't know where he's staying. Bald New Yorker, Nathan Kirk. You know where he is?
Afraid I don't know.
Okay, then. There's a few things I expected to get a little bit more wrap-up in this game in particular. But, I don't know. I half expect to kind of see Dutch or maybe some of the other gang members. But in particular, given that Micah is new to the series and his situation was kind of left unresolved at the end of Arthur's story, yeah, I was kind of feeling like he'd probably pop up again. But not knowing how far John is going to go, I didn't have an idea of how much they'd resolve it. But I'm sure Sadie will have some motivating speech for that.
I'm looking for a fella from New York. Bald guy, about 45, name of Nathan Kirk.
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Maybe, ask in the Welcome Center. They often know about tourists. Some folks stay there.
I'll try that.
Is that the hotel? Oh. Well, I guess it's just a welcome center. But they have a hotel.
You seen a fella? Fella from New York? Bald guy?
Yeah. A few New Yorkers come here in search of the West.
This one's a wanted man. I work for the government. Sort of. His name's Nathan Kirk.
Mr. Kirk? But he's so charming.
Is he staying here?
He's, up in room 3.
I'm gonna go pay him a visit. It's government business.
How exciting.
Don't seem too interested or surprised. Aside from the fact that he's charming.
Mr. Kirk! Mr. Kirk, you in there?
Who is it?
It's just a friend. Just a friend. Come on, open the door.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it!
Stop. Hey.
I thought I'd be jumping.
Nathan Kirk. Oh, got him?
Oh, shut up. Come on, jump on.
Oh. Okay, Missy.
We gotta get after him. Remember, we want him alive, though.
I know.
He went right.
See how fast he could ride a horse.
Stay on it. I'll catch up with you.
Where are you going? Shit.
The music seemed to change a little bit since we got into John. Also, maybe it's just me thinking this way, but it sounds a lot closer to the compositions from the last game. Faster pace, more electric guitar, more percussion.
You're back.
Almost had him. Come on.
Okay, okay.
What you got there?
Get off of me! Just wake up. Thanks for that, Mr. Kirk. Real fun.
I'm an innocent man, but it's all a mistake. My wife is a desperate woman. Are you married, sir?
None of your business what I am. Hey, quiet now.
Where shall I send the money? I ain't been paid yet.
Hold on to it for me. Need to speak to the bank over in Blackwater. Get a loan for the property. Might make them happy to see I've got a boss.
So I've got a couple of other leads I could use your help with if you're interested. I'm usually at the saloon in Blackwater.
I need money pretty bad, so I'll come find you. You're a good filly.
Oh, I thought I put him on my horse. Maybe he just quick transferred. That wasn't within 1 minute and 15 seconds. I caught him awfully quick. Whatever. I don't even know why they give medals if they don't let you replay missions. The hell am I supposed to know what the requirements are before actually doing them? Okay, so what do we got? Let's take a quick look. Still want to get a shave. Hey, look, the trappers. I wonder if I can get stuff from the trapper. Oh, and Albert Mason's back. He was like the one stranger I didn't finish up with. This might sound kind of morbid too, but I did want to go back over to this area near Beaver Hollow. Try to find that mountain range that we were at. See if maybe I could find Arthur. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm not going to do that right now, though. Might do that on my own time. I just don't know where it is. It's like they kind of rode through here and went up the river. It might be like something around this area. I don't know. I'll get back to it eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Valentine real quick. But before that, let's go take a look at the trapper and see if, like, everything needs to be repurchased, or if I'll just, like, have access to it.
Quality hide makes the hardiest clothes around. Don't doubt it.
Well, apparently I still have it. Maybe. Or at least this means it's been made. I wonder if I could get to Mr. Pearson then and get some of those bag upgrades. He's got to show up eventually, right? Okay. Wait, so when John unpacked all his stuff, hold on. Oh yeah, look. Flaco's revolver, Granger's revolver. Okay, well at least I got my weapons back. Oh, the varmint rifle for whatever reason has been emptied again. I think that's a glitch. Gargano rifle. Rolling block, yeah, we got all the rare stuff here too. Okay, alright. John's Calvin revolver. Slightly better than regular Cattleman revolver. It's actually not bad. So did the outfit safe? The cowboy. John's classic hat, Arthur's hat. When he went to go attack the ranch of mercenaries, he put on Arthur's hat. I kind of figured he'd stick with that for a little while and then find his own hat, but then he just had that one apparently. So, oh well. I guess there's no special story behind his own hat. I figured like maybe he'd wear Arthur's hat for a while and then it would get lost or destroyed or something like that, something dramatic, and then he'd have to get his own. But not really. Check and see if this town up here ever got rebuilt. Actually, I probably would have seen it on the map thinking about it. Yeah, but who knows, maybe. I don't actually know what the name of it is. I keep thinking it's called Matchstick because it apparently went up like one, but I don't think that's the case. It would have been terribly ironic, though. Nah, it still looks like crap.
Easy there.
Limpany. If I didn't know better, I'd still say it's like a smoldering, too. Maybe it's just eternally on fire. That's why they can't rebuild it. Looks like there's been a forest fire up here, too.
Hello there.
When did this happen?
Hey, easy.
Oh, you got a journal too? Or is it the same journal? Good drawing, John. Pronghorn Ranch. Being back in this country made me dig up Arthur's old journal again. A few years wandering, now back here in this country's that we ran. Now back here, this country that we ran. To when things was crazy all those years ago. My mind full of ghosts. Been through a few years. Jack don't like me and Abigail cannot stand me. Or is it the reverse? Could be, could be. And they even got different handwriting. I mean, you kind of expect them to, but still. I wonder if there's anything in these treasure maps. Killed the fella because he looked at me funny. Abigail wants to me to settle down to what? I didn't know why he killed the person. They were just kind of talking about it when he made the transition. But, yeah, I guess he just looked at him funny. There's reason enough, yeah. Everything I've tried has gone wrong for so long now, and now I'm back in old country. Well, I guess North didn't turn out so good. Okay. So in those few years, he had Arthur's journal for some reason. Somehow. I'm trying to think back to that scene when Arthur sent him off. I know he gave him his hat, but would he have given him his journal too? I didn't see that. Maybe it was in the hat. I don't know. These are important questions that need answering. Honestly, it's just like the minor details that's kind of have me curious. I mean, the story's all well and good, but, you know, we're gonna get to that. There's little things here and there that I'm curious about because I don't know if they're gonna be answered or not. I'm guessing probably not. Let's see if the serial killer corpse is still hanging here. Oh no, it's been cleaned up. I mean, the entrails are still there, which is... I mean, I guess entrails are the hardiest of internal organs. But they cleaned up the main torso, at least, and the head. This looks a little bit different. I don't remember the sheep stables reaching out this far. But then again, maybe I never paid attention.
Watch where you're going.
Sorry. These people just wandering around on the street like they don't know what they're doing. It's not always my problem.
Yeah.
What a girl you're becoming.
Ooh, a dirty one, too. I didn't even ride that far.
Fine filling.
Good to see you, mister.
Hello there, sir. Don't think I've seen you around here before. Got
something in mind?
Yeah, I need to get this shaved. I'm not digging the big facial hair. Let me see. Now John had a little bit of something going on. All right, he had like a. Oh, now I don't even know. I'm trying to picture it, and I can't tell. I could visualize what he looks like at the beginning of this game, but that didn't even look quite right.
Right set of whiskers can frame a man's face like nothing else.
Like completely shaved doesn't look right, or like the 5 o'clock shadow. It's like there's something else. There's something that needs to be done, and I don't know what it is. Let's see. Maybe it was just like a stronger. Like, let me do that, but not go all the way.
Better job himself, I reckon.
That does not look right. Not that one. Here, we'll go to 4 on that. See, yeah, he had like a little.
Work this good, I ought to up my prices.
Yeah, I think those chops need to be cut back a little bit. But then the chin wasn't quite that strong either. Let's see.
That looks pretty good.
But then the mustache looks really wrong.
Well, people ask where you got it, you be sure to tell them.
Okay, well, that's a little more like it. I should have just spent all this money. I should have just done that. All right. I'm gonna say that's good. What can you do about the hair? Left part don't look right. No fade. Middle parted, right parted. Swept back. No. Yeah, something about left parted doesn't look right. But right parted seems a little better.
Damn near a work of art.
Yeah, we just shifted the hair from one side to the other. Somehow. It works. Well...
Can you believe someone robbed Doc Calloway? I swear nothing's sacred in this town.
I don't think I know who that is.
Then, you are all set.
Okay, well that looks a little more normal.
It's no matter.
John needs to have a set look. Because you could never change it in Red Dead Redemption.
You're real helpful, thank you.
But at least if his hair grows out a little bit, if he gets a shaving kit, then that means I won't have to go to the barber each time. Okay, good enough for me. So where's good old what's his name? Albert Mason. Oh, I guess he's not here anymore. Damn. I was gonna go check him out. I thought it'd be interesting. I wasn't sure how that was gonna work. Like the strange requests that were left unfinished on Arthur's end. And John just like comes in and sweeps them up. Are they gonna acknowledge that, or? I mean, they'd have to, right? They acknowledge everything else.
Howdy, mister.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, you look bad.
Hey there, mister. Hey there. Mind if I join you? Mind if I talk to you? Fellas sometimes mind, and sometimes they don't mind, and ain't no way of knowing.
I don't mind.
Oh, I like you. You're kind. I like kindness.
I ain't so kind.
Now, that ain't true. Ain't true at all. Most folk won't spare me the time of day. But you did. You did. And it was real nice. Real nice. Can I hold you, mister?
Whoa. I got a woman.
Ah, I'm sorry, mister. I didn't mean nothing by it. I just kind of like folk, but most folk don't like me.
No harm done.
Ain't ever harmful to be held, mister. Only most folk find me creepy and strange, which ain't nice.
I guess not.
What's your name?
John. Or, Jim.
You don't know? That's funny. Used to know a fella a bit like you. A few years back. Crazy kind of fella. But he had a heart on him.
What was his name?
I forget. Funny face. Alan. Or something, I think. He didn't like me much neither. But he was okay.
I think he died.
They always do. Good ones.
He weren't a good one. He was, well, he was good and bad, and it's hard to say quite what he was in the end.
That's so.
I wonder if that changes.
Sure. That's so.
I can kind of see that. Well, it's been fun talking, mister. My name's Mickey.
Yeah, how you making out? Ain't paying it no mind.
Okay, see you, Mickey. Hope I didn't walk you out too far. I had pretty, like, damn high, good morality rating. It wasn't, like, peak, although I did peak it at one point, but then a few actions kind of brought it back down. But, it wasn't peak, but it was a hard lean towards good. So, I don't know. I wonder if, getting peak good meter changes that. Like, oh yeah, he was a great guy. Or if you're just like absolutely horrible, if that changes that as well. Who knows? We had a few run-ins with Mickey. I was never rude to him. I think one time I turned him down when he suggested something or other. But, you know, it wasn't terrible to him. He looks rough, though. Like, you kind of tell that he's not all there, but he had a semblance of being kind of put together just a bit. But, not in that particular instance. What the hell is that green light? It's not an alien spacecraft, is it? Oh, that's just a green light. But why? And what's this cloud? Why is it so rumbly over here? It almost sounds like a fire. But nothing's on fire. I'm gonna go up here and look at this light. Seems, suspicious. Yeah, it's still loud. Nice. Why'd you go walking all the way over there? reason for that. Wait, come here. What are you doing? Okay, well, we've reached some form of free roam here, which is nice. I'm not gonna go too much longer than this, but I kind of do want to ride down to Blackwater. First time going to Blackwater in this game. There's a whole region, or two, that I haven't seen. And if Beecher's Hope is, well, I guess Beecher's Hope was kind of in the Blackwater area. But I wonder if it goes a little bit further, too. I guess we will find out. One thing I was kind of curious about too, which I wanted to do like a while ago, wasn't necessarily just switching over to John, but I wanted to go back here and see if anything was left over from the old camp. One of the original camps. I think this was it. Some boxes, old campfire, stumps. Seems like it's cleared out quite a bit.
Saddle. Feel good?
This horse gets dirty awfully fast.
All right.
Wouldn't care too much, but it affects their health. It's an interesting horse. It's dirty, but it still looks interesting. Let's see if John's as lucky as Arthur is when it comes to crossing this bridge.
Easy there, girl.
John, now's not the time.
Whoa!
Fortunately, the train blocks any wolves from passing over into this section. This is a... Hold on. Oh shit, I don't have it. Any ammunition for it. This is a challenge, though. Or at least it counts towards one.
Come on, then.
Possum playing possum. Find and kill the legendary panther Giaguaro.
Easy now.
What the hell is this? I only remember one house with the basement. And it wasn't a fun house. Hey, wait a second. This is where the O'Driscolls kidnapped Arthur. I was wondering where this location was. I never found it again, but I didn't know it was in this area. Okay. Well, that explains why. I figured it was somewhere else. Well, good to know the lights are still up and everything's working fine, I guess. Nice. Oh. It was confusing for a second. I'm like, how is there a house with no doors? What did, John have? He had a repeater shotgun, didn't he? He had something that I hadn't seen before. And now he doesn't have it anymore. Alright. Curse of getting my old inventory back. Anything that John had, except for his revolver, apparently just gets done away with.
You, mister!
That wasn't much of a greeting, John. That was... I don't know what that was. Kind of operated a little more like a call-out. Okay, now there was a bridge that went into Blackwater, but it was broken. So I wonder if that got repaired. Because if not, I'm gonna have to travel up north just a little bit. Or maybe this is a solution. Okay. Oh, that's the bridge. That's what I was looking for. Looks like it's still in disrepair. I guess nobody really cared. So now you go through here early on in the game to rescue Sean, but every other time, that's the one time they allow you any sort of grace period longer than a few seconds to ride through here. But I never really had a good chance to get a look at it. Now, when I remember Blackwater in the old game, let's see what we got here.
Whoa, easy.
Manzanita Post, I remember that. I remember the name, I don't remember what the place is. Also the lovely day to night transitions, it like happens in blocks instead of a slow transition. But yeah, I never really had a chance to look through here. I remember in the last game, Blackwater was always kind of like a dreary place. It always seemed to be overcast. Which I guess in this particular instance it was. But let's take a look at it and see what it looks like. Don't think maybe I remember. It's been a while since I played the original Red Dead Redemption. This looks kind of familiar though. I remember it had paved streets. I guess those haven't been installed just yet. There's like a federal district. Yeah, like over here. I guess this is still getting built. Bank. There's a couple times where we need to report to Ross, Agent Ross. I think he's like in this area.
Buenos dias, senor.
Partner.
Yeah, this looks familiar. It ain't no Saint Denis, but oh look, this part's paved. This was like the big city in Red Dead Redemption. I remember getting a trophy or achievement, I guess, if we were doing Xbox, but I did it on PlayStation. Yeah, in the saloon here. I remember playing poker several times. There's a tailor. Let me just pull this up. Just leave it up. There, I guess that didn't give you much to do there. Wanted poster. They got a butcher, a tailor, general store. There's a show. Stables, post office, stagecoach. All right. It has the usual amenities.
As long as I'm on the road.
Take a look in here. Oh wait, no, that's not the place.
Morning.
This is a store.
Hey, out of the way.
Oh yeah, there was stores in the last game. I remember that Herbert Moon fella. I wonder if that section's in the game, and if it is, if he's there.
Okay, look through this, but you better be serious.
Probably not, in all honesty. Maybe I'll buy some liquor, because it is a good Deadeye booster. Oh, you know what I do need? I need those varmint rifle cartridges. The hell, you don't sell them? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I don't got much money.
Ain't it time for you to leave yet, or?
What the hell's your problem? I'm spending money. Oh yeah, we could just hold down B and exit out. I think we're good on that.
Stock market crash causes wide panic.
And the saloon is over here.
Is that a spider web hanging from your cards?
That's so.
There's a poker table.
Good morning to you.
$5 a game, jeez.
If you watch real close, you can see him reading the cards under his breath.
Interesting.
So, what do you need?
Heard it was poison.
Not the first.
Ooh, peach cobbler.
And here you are.
Well, this looks safe to me. Table's growing moss.
Does that have ice cream on it? It's like a rare commodity.
how are things?
You know, mine is stupid as you and mine are hard to read. You're a good girl now.
Okay, we need to go up this way. Okay. That looked like a hitching post, but I guess not.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Mr. Atherton. I'm a friend of Mr. Getty's over at Pronghorn Ranch.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Atherton is in his office. Hey, please head in.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can I help you?
I hope so. I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
What property?
An old ranch, Beecher's Hope.
Oh, that old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? Which folk?
Mr. Getty's. I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Getty's told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, of course, we'll be expecting you to make regular payments, and given a lack of much evidence you got any means of repaying, the terms won't be too great. But if my cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Getty's. Oh, I heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Well, come back when you're done and we'll fix up the paperwork.
Oh. Okay, I see you hitched yourself. That's good. Okay, let me see if I can find my way over there without pulling up a map. I always used to come out through this exit, I think. I just don't remember. Well, maybe I do remember the church. I don't know. It was over this way, though. It's weird coming from West Elizabeth and going through here, but then coming out of here, it actually feels relatively familiar. So bizarre.
We're getting there, ain't we? You'll be okay.
That must mean that, actually there's a tall trees on the other side too, but that, I think that right there is tall trees. And that is prime bear hunting spots. I used to hunt bears over there with nothing but a couple of throwing knives. Are these bison? He used to be able to do it. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to do it now. But you could just go into Deadeye mode and then paint a target on a bear's skull and just toss a knife up there and you're good. This doesn't look like it. I don't think this is it. I don't remember it being that close to Blackwater anyway. just saw the windmill and thought, oh, maybe that's it. I think it's more over in this area. It was a pretty sizable piece of land, too, so you'd think it'd be kind of hard to miss. There's that little swamp bayou town over down that way. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a pretty good chunk of land. Maybe it doesn't go all the way to Mexico. Oh, shit.
Christ, man. What'd you get yourself into?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna give you a response.
Hey, easy.
Kinda curious what these guys do. Nothing. They don't even acknowledge him. This kind of seems like it, but there's no house, I don't think. I mean, most of that probably got built later on. There's the farmhouse, there's the barn. Might have been it. Hello?
Can I help you, friend?
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen, I'm buying this land. I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
Who's this? I ain't sure. Some fancy Dan city boy says he owns this land. Or he's gonna.
Owns it?
That's what he says.
Okay. And how come we live in here?
I ain't sure.
I don't have much money to give. I could try it.
Look. Take some money. Go try and find somewhere else to stay.
You for real, friend?
Sure, take it.
You're a real gentleman. Okay, boys, let's go celebrate.
Thanks, mister.
Ah, it's you, the man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here. Mm-hmm. Now, we own you, Mr. Marston, and we own Mr. Milton, too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Congratulations,
mortgages.
you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
This guy. You must have a terribly boring job.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought
Uncle?
you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here. I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit.
Wait a second.
I
Didn't
thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care
No,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's a slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
So he sounds a little
Come
bit
on,
different than he
man.
did earlier in the game. Did John have somebody else living with him outside of Abigail and Jack? Because now I'm getting like flashbacks of Uncle being there. What a pest.
Where we headed?
West.
West. Oh, God, ain't you a man of few words? Come on.
What the hell?
Dear Lord, wrong way.
Where are you going?
Don't run off anymore, okay?
Well, you're the one going in the opposite direction.
West. Oh, God, ain't you a man of few words? I can see we're headed west. You know, speaking in monosyllables don't make you seem interesting. It makes you seem stupid.
I don't care how I sing.
Well, now where west are we headed, you damn grunting fool?
This ranch I bought just now.
Is that what you were doing in the bank? Spending all your money? Oh, on a ranch in the armpit of West Elizabeth. Oh, my lord.
Not that that's any of your concern, but I was in the bank borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No, she's, her and Jack are waiting until I'm set up before joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but, you know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong.
No more of that. I just bought this place. And you're lucky I'm showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here.
Who needs to go through the entry gate anyway?
This is it. Look at her.
Okay.
What do you think?
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
I don't know. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we gonna farm here? Rocks?
We?
You don't have a hope here without a wise hand at the tiller.
Enough of that. Get out of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
So, you think I'm an idiot?
No. I know you're an idiot.
Yeah, just sleep in the shack, why don't you? I didn't know that the previous part was epilogue part 1. I do not recall that flashing up. Growing that beard back. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I was taking my time. I wanted to take a look around.
Yeah, it's me again.
Okay, real quick. Let's just see what Uncle wants since he's right here. Oh. Guess we could progress no further than the mission point.
Working hard? It's the lumbago. Now, if I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
You can be so testy. What is it, constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis.
Saint Denis?
Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive? Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither.
Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Yeah, well, me neither. All right. Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slums.
Now, how about I take the saloons and you take the slums?
Is that my horse? Okay, good. Because I was feeling like I wanted to take it anyway.
Bonjour.
Oh, what the hell? He's so, oh, I don't have anything to give him. Okay, well, we'll make it quick.
Okay, girl, stay here.
Glad to see you again, sir.
Yeah, not really shopping right now.
Bonjour. How can I help you today, sir?
Listen, you seen a big Indian fella?
Huh. Indian?
Yeah, a boxer.
No. Sorry, mister. No. Actually, yes. I think he's fighting, I believe. Fighting out behind Saint Saturnin.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
I don't know where that is, or what that is.
pardon.
Yeah, excuse me.
I want to be able to travel in the 20th century. Somewhere far and exciting.
Huh?
Don't worry, no harm done.
Oh, hello. Something else.
What took you so long?
Oh, good Lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met, and he told me Charles was here. Not one of life's great mysteries, turns out.
Massacre. And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. I'm leaving now.
He don't know the half of it.
John?
You're... I'm alive. So are you.
And it got
So's
big.
he.
That's Uncle?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe he was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So...
Let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
Sure. Abigail's still alive, too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Sure.
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you?
I feel like I should have bet against him.
Between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my left,
I don't want to hurt Charles' feelings, though.
ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by
Also, he did
death.
say he was throwing
Let's have a good
fights.
fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean.
Don't flack out just yet.
What is this?
What are you two, sweethearts? Let's have a fight here.
This is rigged or something!
Hit him, Lone Wolf.
Wolf, kill that bastard!
Lone Wolf. Knock him out.
All right.
Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey, Lone Wolf, whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
If we'd just made the bet I said we
So you
should
keen
make,
on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on.
$40 payout, not bad.
This way.
That means I only had 28 cents, though.
My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in?
Okay.
I got
That's where he got it from.
I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Rattle him or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk are strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem.
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey. Come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three.
Mm-hmm.
Three. You couldn't have thrown that.
Let's go. There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Come on, John.
That didn't take long.
Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on. You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out. Saint Denis ain't short on police.
I remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. Further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No. Oh, we can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple...
John! Charles! You boys been off getting up to no good?
Kind of. Been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Alright. I wonder if we're just gonna be collecting up all the old gang members until something happens. At the very least, we know that John retains this place, so nothing too bad can happen, right? Okay, I think that's enough for right now. Pretty good stuff. I just wanted to get some of these story bits in, and yeah, it was pretty eventful, so good deal. But yeah, like I said, not too long a stream, hour and a half. Good enough for me. I'll be back a little later, probably not tomorrow, but Monday, and maybe we'll do more of this to try to finish up Penumbra or start something else, who knows. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, appreciate it. I will see you again maybe next time, so have a good night.